Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chris here, Manafest from Smart Music Business and fanbaseuniversity.com. I'm going to be doing my coaching call tonight. I do one every 2 weeks for my members, coaching artists on how to market their music, how to plan strategies and stuff like that. And before I did that tonight, I want to talk about your music and what are the different ways that you can market your music in the middle, but what can we do to bring people to it? Okay, so I'm going to draw all these lines. We're going to come up and fill up some ideas to get people to come to your music, okay? And right now I'm releasing a new album. I'm doing a Kickstarter for it on Pledge Music right now. This is my 11th album, okay? I've released an album every year to 2 years since 2001. Okay, so you want to be careful on who's teaching you stuff and who's, really doing this or just talking about it. Okay, I've been in the trenches. I'm doing the Kickstarter right now. We're going to radio right now. We're doing all this stuff right now. So let's come up with some ideas, and I'm going to talk about different things. And feel free to post a question. I'll try and answer those. But we're going to rock through this. So the first thing, you've got your album coming out. You've got a date set. For me, it's September 21st. And so I'm just going to go over some of the stuff we're doing right now. Well, right now, number one, we're doing a radio campaign. Okay, and radio can be expensive sometimes. Okay, I've spent anywhere from $2,500 to $40,000. Okay, when radio hits and you have the song, it can be crazy. Now, in radio, obviously there's college radio, there's mainstream radio, there's CHR, there's Christian, there's rhythmic, there's definitely different areas that you can go into it. College is probably the cheapest, but again, the more you risk, the more you have reward. But you want to be careful, okay? Especially of radio promoters who just want to take your money, all right? If they say yes to you right away, then they're probably not a premier station or a premier partner, because the real good guys are busy and they don't need your money. Okay, the hucksters are the one that oh, we're running out of spots, you better get in quickly. Okay, so radio's number one. Number two, touring. Okay, that's easy. Playing shows, okay? And you're like, well, Chris, I don't know how to book shows. I don't know how to get out there. I don't know how to book shows. Well, go to open mics. See if you can buy onto tours. Talk to people and see if you can play at your church, if you can play at your club, play at a school, play at a college, and email people, okay? And I talk about a lot of this stuff in my music marketing and promotions guide. Click the link below to get a free copy of this. But touring, playing shows, okay? It doesn't have to be this big, huge tour, but you've got your album out, and all this stuff. I don't care if your album's been out for a week or a year or 2 years. You can do this stuff and revive it, okay? Obviously, the other standard thing is you can hire a publicist, okay? And again, I'm not a big fan of publicists. I really believe on being your own publicist, and all that basically is doing is you look up all the radio stations, you look up all the blogs, you look up all the podcasts, which is really a completely other different thing, okay? But you look up all the magazines and all the places you basically want people to write about you. That's what press is. You look up at the TV stations that you want to get interviewed, get your music on, okay? It's basically you being your publicist. You make your spreadsheet, you make your list, and you email, or you can pay somebody $1,500 to $2,000 to send out an email blast to their contacts and probably not do a very good job at following up, okay? Podcast, we talked about that, getting on podcasts. It's a really great way. And again, I talk about this in the music marketing promotions guide. It's free. Get it. Number three, this is my favorite, Facebook ads. Okay. And at the time of doing this right now, I've already been had so much support from Facebook. I visited their offices. They've helped me so much. I've spent over $72,000 just on Facebook ads for music. Okay. I've sold over, I think it's anywhere from 10 to 15,000 CDs with Facebook ads. If you are just boosting posts, you are not really doing Facebook advertising. And if you're not spending at least $1,000 a day on Facebook ads or YouTube ads, you have not entered the online or the modern day of marketing, okay? So Facebook is a huge opportunity. Instagram ads, boosting posts to targeted audience. Look, if your music, it's one thing to know your music, you need to know who you sound like so that you can target people. You can narrow target with Facebook more than a publicist or touring or even radio, okay? Because all those are more shotgun. With Facebook, you can narrow target it, okay? The next one you want to do is YouTube. And it takes work to upload all your songs. You want to make sure they're on YouTube. You want to make sure it's on SoundCloud, okay? You want to make sure you've uploaded it to Instagram. all right? And putting your songs in all these places and promoting and boosting posts and showing up. Just like I'm doing this YouTube live right now, you could be doing a YouTube live of you singing and performing, you know? It's too late, it's my, this is my new song, hey guys, check out my new CD that just came out at the moment. Oh, it's sick, man. Oh, when you buy that one, you also get stones for free as well. You get that and for a limited time, whatever. And you can just like, you sing, you perform, and then try and sell your stuff, okay? So, Instagram lives, YouTube lives, Facebook lives, this is all, but this isn't just doing it one time. You got to keep showing up here and keep showing up here and keep showing up here and keep showing up and building your brand. At the beginning, they don't come, but a lot of artists give up, which I call as the messy middle, and they're not willing to be bad at something long enough until they get good at it. I'm going to say that again because I just dropped a huge gold nugget on you. A lot of artists are not willing to be bad enough at something until they get good at it. You're probably not that good at Facebook Lives. You're probably not that good at Facebook ads or YouTube Lives or Instagram, but if you stick with it and learn to get better at it, you're going to improve and you're going to crush it. Okay, so we got a lot of ideas here. Radio, touring, Publicist, podcast, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram. Well, what else, man? I don't recommend flyers. I don't recommend business cards. I definitely believe in giving away your best music for free on Facebook ads in exchange for an email address. I believe in giving away your CD for free for a free plus shipping offer. Okay, have you created lyric cards? Okay, music video. Or a lyric video. And a lot of people ask me, how much should I spend on a lyric video? And I say, spend like $500 on a lyric video, but make sure you spend at least $500. Whatever you spend on a lyric video or on a music video, you have to spend at least that amount or double marketing it. And that really just comes down to whatever you spent to make your song or your album or your EP, you need to spend at least that or double marketing it. Because it's easy to spend to make it, but now we got to push it to all these places. Where are you going to push it? Are you going to focus on radio? Are you going to focus on touring? Which one are you really going to focus on? Are you going to focus on Publicist? I used to just focus on touring. Just booking shows. My goal was always to book $10,000 worth of shows a month, and then whatever I would sell on merch on top of that would be great. I tour only maybe 30 to 50 dates a year now, depending on the situation, but I'm putting all my investment now into Facebook ads because I've realized the power of leverage. Okay, I can be in front of millions of people. Like this one ad I ran has had 3 million impressions. Okay, just from my home, from being in my studio here. You know what I mean? Like just getting my music out there. And I don't even. This is where I still store some of my CDs in here. I still have some of them in here, but I don't store my CDs in here because they all get shipped out for me now. I don't even ship my stuff out, and that is a real blessing when you can get to that point. But look, I honestly think out of all of these that we've talked about, I think touring is your safest and a really good investment. As long as you're buying onto a tour and playing in front of people, I think it's good because you get better, with your chops. You can film stuff and then use that for social media. Okay, it's great for networking. But what I really love is Facebook. It's a great way to test things, test songs, see what works, see what doesn't. If you have the song, though, and you have a hit, say you hired a really crazy producer, it's a hit song, I really believe if it can really work, you want to take a shot at radio because sometimes that can really blow up and amplify things in a really big way, okay? But you always want to make sure you're creating content for each song as well, too, okay? And I go through a lot of that stuff in the music marketing and promotions guide. This is free. Click the link below. But I gotta jump into this coaching call tonight, and I'd love to have you join Fanbase University. If you've not become a member yet, it's $10 for the first month just to try it, and then it's $40 a month after that, and you get 2 coaching calls with me plus a ton of training, and you can cancel anytime you want. Okay, but I encourage you, test it out, get around people that are doing this stuff and really implementing it, because I'm telling you, there's opportunities right now. Especially with the social media, the Facebook ads and the YouTube ads. Like a lot of people are doing Facebook, like that's really popular, but a lot of artists are not. Like as far as artists, not even close, not even close. Huge opportunity here, huge opportunity with Instagram, but YouTube even more, because you're talking 1 cent views, man. You're talking 1 cent views. You're talking like pennies on the dollar for getting your music in front of people. Compared to what you would spend on all these others, like It's just ridiculous, the opportunity. So hey, I believe in you. Leave a comment below this video, like it, make sure you subscribe, and just keep creating it, and don't give up. You know, it can seem frustrating, and maybe some of the stuff seemed overwhelming. You're like, oh well, which one should I do? Which one I should do? Well, pick one. You know, what do you like to do? You know, what do you love to do? For me, I just love to perform. I want to tour. I want to get on the festivals. I want to tour the world. I remember when I was at my job, and I remember I was just dreaming. I was like, and one day I was just like, man, one day we're going to go to Germany, man. One day we're going to go to Germany. And I hadn't even left Canada yet. And I hadn't even barely played US. And honestly, I think I tour Germany every year now. And it's just like, dreams can come true, but you just don't quit. You know, it's worth pushing through and figuring this stuff out. And like, you know, that's why you want to be careful who you listen to, because like, look, I've released, I don't have all of them right here. Here's one album. This is Fighter. This is Stones. This is The Moment. I don't know what else I got in here. I got Citizens Active underneath here. Like I've been marketing my own music for a really long time. There's some merch on the floor here. We didn't even keep the shirts really here anymore. But you know, like I've been doing this for a long time, and it's fun and it's awesome and it's worth it. Your dream is worth it. So just keep going. You know, it's not like you're never wasting money. You're investing it and you're learning. As long as you learn from your mistakes. I wish I would learn. I'd keep learning. Like I'm risking again at radio. You know, I've risked that so much radio, but man, it's when it hits though, it hits in a big way. So, anyways, have an awesome day, and I look forward to hopefully coaching with you one day. Go to smartmusicbusiness.com or go to Fanbase University or click the link below to get a free copy of this music marketing and promotions guide. Over 21 tested and proven marketing strategies to promote every song you release. Because like, hey, you spent thousands on it. Now you gotta like get it out there to people. All right.